Something big just dropped in the Nollywood space, and honestly, it has got a lot of people talking. I mean, this is a revelation that has shaken fans, stirred up debates, and made everyone question everything they thought they knew about their favorite stars. Because when you look at the flashy cars, the luxury houses, the designer lifestyle that many Nollywood celebrities flaunt online, you can't help but wonder, is this really from acting? Or is there more behind the scenes that we don't see? Well, what I'm about to share with you today is already causing major reaction, and trust me guys, you are going to want to hear this. So welcome back to this channel, my people. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you are new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on the gist, the updates and the analysis we always bring to you, because it's always hot and fresh. And to my returning family, you already know how we do it here, right? We go deep, we go real, and we break it down in the ways that will keep you thinking long after the video ends. So buckle up, because this one right here is going to shake some tables. So the person shaking this table right now is none other veteran actor than Yemi Solade, and what he said has left a lot of people with mixed feelings. According to him, it's practically impossible for Nollywood actors or actresses to buy luxury cars like G-Wagons from acting alone. Like, let me say that again. He said it is impossible for Nollywood actors to buy a G-Wagon or live that super luxury life just from acting. Now think about that for a moment. We all see Nollywood stars posting luxury cars, flashy homes, and sometimes even living larger than normal lifestyle. But here we have a respected actor who has been in the game for years, saying acting alone cannot give you that kind of wealth. He even pointed out that many actors, despite decades of experience, still struggles to make ends meet. Some can barely pay their bills, some are underpaid for long hours and energy they even put into sets, and in fact, some, when they even force it, the industry end up raising contributions for them. And this makes us ask a very deep question. Where is the money really coming from? Because if someone inside the system is telling us that the paycheck does not match the lifestyle, then obviously there is something else these stars are relying on. And that's the gist that Yemi Solade gave us today. Like, most actors who look like they are living large are either making money from other businesses, endorsements, investments, or let's be real, or from sources that are not even connected to acting at all. And let's be fair here, it is not hard to see the truth in what he's saying, because for years we have witnessed situations where some Nollywood icons fall into health problems, and instead of comfortably footing their medical bills, they come to public asking for what? For financial support. And fans always ask questions like, wait, but aren't these people rich? Don't they drive big cars? Don't they live in mansions? Well, Yemi's statement is giving us an answer. Maybe those luxuries are not really from acting money. Or maybe it's not everybody in acting. Not every actor is really making huge money like that. Let's also remember that Nollywood, for all its popularity, doesn't always have the best paying structure. A lot of movies are shot with low budgets. Producers sometimes can't afford to pay huge fees, and actors end up taking what is offered. For those in Yoruba Nollywood, the budgets are even tighter, which means the income gap is even wider. Now, is Yemi exaggerating? Maybe, because let's not forget there are some big names, actors who also produce, actors who have crossed over into endorsement, social media influencing, brand partnership. Those ones can definitely stack up with big money. For example, a top tier actress might be able to earn from multiple streams, and yes, maybe he could buy a G-Wagon. But the truth still remains that the acting alone, without any side business or side hustle, will not get you there. And this is why many people are starting to say Nollywood is more of a platform than a money-making career, because all it does is it gives you visibility, it gives you fame, but the money comes from when you use that fame to build other ventures. For example, some actors go into fashion, into beauty, into other brands, music or real estate, other signs endorsement deals with major companies, and that is where the big money actually comes in. But this statement from Yemi hits differently because it confirms what fans have always suspected. When we see Nollywood stars living lavishly, we need to remember that acting alone might not be the only thing they are doing that is paying their bills. So let's analyze this further. Is it right? Well, if we look at the structure of Nollywood compared to Hollywood or other different type of roles, the difference is very clear. Other actors or other hosts, they earn millions from a single blockbuster role. But in Nollywood, even some of the highest paid roles don't come close to that. So when you see Nollywood stars driving cars worth hundreds of millions, it raises eyebrows. And this is why fans often question reality versus perception. Because yes, social media allow people to project any lifestyle they want. But Yemi Solade actually reminds us to look beyond the surface. Now here's where the gist gets more interesting. His statement has sparked a lot of reaction online. Some people are agreeing with him 100%. They say he's simply telling the truth. Others argue he's being too blunt and that some actors do work hard and save enough to live well. But at the end of the day, we can't ignore the fact that many Nollywood actors, even after years of work, don't retire rich. And that is the sad reality. The industry gives you fame, but the fame without wealth is what we often see. And this is why many actors go sick or something wrong happen or something not so good happen. You hear about GoFundMe or contributions being raised. That doesn't sound like an industry that sustains luxury. In fact, a part of me feels like even when a legend actually goes sick or something like that, within the industry they should be able to raise money without reaching out to fans for any GoFundMe. But unfortunately, we still come out and see stuff like that, GoFundMe account or contributions being raised, and that shows that maybe what Yemi Solade actually said is true. So to wrap this up, let's be honest, I think Yemi Solade may have touched a nerve, but he is not wrong. Acting alone in Nollywood is not enough to buy luxury cars and mansions. Most of the glamorous lifestyle you see are supported by other business, side hustle, endorsement or family wealth, and that's why fans need to stop assuming that Nollywood is the sole source of wealth for those stars. So what do you guys think? Do you agree with Yemi Solade that Nollywood acting alone cannot sustain a luxury lifestyle? Or do you think some actors have cracked the code and can actually afford it? Let's talk about it in the comments. And as always, thank you for watching, thank you for listening, and thank you for staying with me on this channel. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, share it with someone who loves Nollywood gist. Until next time, stay safe and keep supporting the industry.